Hello everyone, Positron taking a quick look at Mr. Shifty. Mr. Shifty is an action game with a little bit of strategy. It's very similar to Hotline Miami, but let's say you took out the gore from Hotline Miami and replaced it with teleportation. That's my best way to explain this game. It's being put out by Team Shifty, published by Tiny Build. It'll be out in the summer this year. Q2 2017 is current release window. They don't have specifics on platforms yet, but it'll at least be on Steam for Windows. Yeah, but I thought I would show it off. This is a beta build of the game that Tiny Build shared with me. And there's no embargo, so let's go in here and we'll do a stage select. I'll show off some of the early stuff, and then we'll skip ahead to some of the newer stuff. And again, this is a beta build, so if you see some bugs and stuff like that, you know, keep in mind. Definitely a work in progress, not going to be out for at least a few months now. I know one bug right now, some of the menu sounds are like super loud, so apologies for that. Yeah, but let's start at the beginning here, and I'll explain a little bit of the game as we go here. And the story is you are Mr. Shifty. You have a handler, Nyx. She's kind of your eye in the sky, as it were. Gameplay's top down. It's got this this cool kind of comic book aesthetic. Press the A button. I'm playing with a PS4 controller, but you know, 360 controls. We can teleport. We can punch. I should also note there's a lot of screen shake in this. I don't believe you can change that right now. But again, you know, these are very basic. It's still in beta. Not all the stuff is available yet. Main way of dealing with enemies is melee attacks. Pretty much everything is breakable as well. In fact, if I beat this wall long enough, it will eventually submit. One hit kills you. Much like Hotline Miami, if you get hit, you are dead. There are some ways you can get around that. Enemies usually give you a warning before they attack. And they are much slower than you are, seeing as you can teleport. Now you see there's an orange bar there. If I fill up that orange bar, it'll actually stay lit up. And once it's lit up, you essentially get one freebie. If you're going to get hit, the game will kind of go into this slow-mo reaction mode. Oh, they got me there. But yeah, it'll go into this slow-mo mode, and it kind of gives you a chance to get out of a bad situation, or, you know, push forward to give yourself a tactical advantage. There we go, we unlocked it there. And when it does trigger, in fact, I'll just show it off here. I'll fail here. Yeah, there we go. So this is going to automatically go into the slow-mo mode. You see the bars below that? Those are my dashes or teleports, basically. You can teleport 5 times in a row before it has to recharge. And recharge is pretty quick, too. There we go. I have to say, for the first few levels, the game isn't super hard. But I have died quite a few times, in fact. There's kind of a, I almost want to call it a platforming challenge that comes up a little later. You can knock doors into people. By platforming me, it's basically a, it's kind of like a speed challenge that's actually really difficult. Do that, and one of these. And kind of this teleport punch combo is really good for catching people off guard. And you do have to clear every enemy from the area. Now wait a minute, was there another elevator over here? Okay, I guess not. There are also weapons. They'll show us those probably before the end of the first level, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. Then grab this broom, for example. This gives me a wider attack, which is pretty cool. Ooh, probably don't want to just beat on that wall. Also, sometimes weapons will break and leave you with like a different type of weapon, a smaller weapon. You can also knock on walls, and that'll distract them, kind of Metal Gear Solid style. But altogether, my early impressions of the game, just to talk about it kind of a few minutes in here, is very positive. It's really fun to play. It's supposed to have, like, I think it said about 120 levels on full release. I don't know how many of them are in the current beta. But it definitely gives you that Hotline Miami vibe, that combat feel. This is going to be kind of a heavy combat section. Genius hack in progress. The story is we're this teleporting thief, essentially, Mr. Shifty. The humor is a little dry. It's very self-aware. Oh, actually, it would have died there, but I had my power-up ready. So we do have this, like, pool cue here. Now we see that bar drains a little bit, but the more you combo, the faster it builds up. So we got it again there. And I feel like if you ration out your teleports, you can use it a lot more frequently. So that's stage 1. I think I actually did that a little faster this time. We get some nice elevator music. Again, the game is very tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, there's that louder sound. Apologies for that. So our initial goal is we're finding this super plutonium stuff. We're gonna get a little bit of the background here. Most secure building in the world. Belongs to Chairman Stone, and he's evil. Apparently. He's wanted for many criminal offenses. Right, mega plutonium, sorry. Break in, secure the mega plutonium, get the hell out. Alright. Right stick also moves around. You can also use the triggers as well, like right trigger will teleport and left will punch. So if you prefer to use that control, you can do that. I'm sure you'll be able to customize the controls as well in full release. Alright, so we get these laser traps too. If you touch a laser, you die. These should turn off. Yeah, there we go. Nope. You can also beat up this soda machine if we want to grab a drink. Some things are timed and then you have to hold the button to activate them basically, so you can't just do it on a whim. So obviously going to that room would be a bad idea. This is kind of showing you that sometimes there's more than one way to approach a situation. For example, if we do this, we activate the laser beams and we knock them all out. And I still have this can of soda with me, which I can throw at that guy. I don't know if it killed him. I think it... Oh yeah, it did. Oh, that... Maybe not a good strategy, though. So if you're kind of out in the open, you definitely have to teleport around a lot to stay in one piece. I have a fire extinguisher here. And I will pick up the staff. We've got our charge ball. So there's a new enemy type. These are kind of these bruiser enemies. They will just straight up punch through walls. They take extra hits as well if you're just normal meleeing. But you can see the staff takes care of them pretty quickly. I think we get another new enemy type soon here too. Get this ore here. I don't know why that's on the wall in this tower, but hey, whatever. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, that was not good. In fact, let me show off too that, you know, well, let me break this wall. Yeah, I think so. This doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose, but, you know, you can just straight up, I mean, you can't break the outer walls, but you can break everything else. So if you need to find a different way through, you can eventually get your way there. What I really want to show off is, what I would call, like, you know, I said platforming section, but, you know, obviously there's no actual platforming here, but it's, like a speed section. Again, apologies, it's beta. Some of the sound effects don't get controlled by the sound volume. Yeah, here it is here. This section actually gave me a lot of trouble. I don't know how often this sort of thing comes up in the game, but it's an interesting, you know, diversion from the usual combat, though it is extremely difficult in comparison. Especially once you get up here. This gets a little dicey because you can't really control the distance of your dash. It's always a fixed distance. So that section actually has given me a lot of trouble. First time I went through here, it took me more tries than I'd like to admit. In fact, I don't even know if it's gonna take me fewer tries this time. Yeah, if we ration out our teleports here. Ooh, that was definitely not good. Of course, the benefit is that, you know, you do respawn instantly. Should really just be going into my rhythm here and using these teleports. You do respawn instantly, so it's, you know, not a huge deal once you die. I do feel like the frame rate goes a little bit here, so apologies for that. There we go. So I wanted to get in front of that one and in front of this one. Almost there. Here we go. So we're safe in here, relatively speaking. I just got an achievement called Traitor. Not quite sure what that was for. Probably enemies shooting each other or something. I feel like the frame rate dips a little there. Hopefully that'll be fixed for the release. Again, you know, saying this ad nauseum, but it is beta. There's quite a few months until release. We'll take a keyboard with us. But I think those are kind of an interesting diversion to the usual combat. Right, what do we got here? This, like we're heading back, I think, where we were going before. So kind of looped around a bit. Oh, that's a dirty trick. Let's see, I'm trying to remember where we're going. I think we're going up this way. Yeah, so this is showing we can kind of look around. Ooh, actually didn't kill that guy. There we go. We got our bonus there. Our power up as well. As far as I know, you can't activate that manually. It has to be as a result of, you know, getting hit. So I'm going to skip ahead now, because I want to show a little further. We might as well see what my score was for this stage. Again, it's going to be a little loud. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. I did do better that time. Yeah, let me go back to title or go back to the stage select. I also really like that it has a stage select. I hope that's a feature in the full game as well. Yes, hopefully this goes back to the title screen. Doesn't? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go to stage 4 here. Essentially, we learned the Mega Plutonium was not actually where we thought it was. We got to go further up, so I haven't done this stage. Operation Certain Death. So there's a data terminal somewhere here in the Great Library. What's this? Oh, it's a broom. Hi guys. Again, the kind of the dash, the teleport punch combo is really kind of your main bread and butter here. And I really can't emphasize enough, like, it's really fluid. It feels really good. There's a little bit of magnetism on your punch as well. So you can see me aiming around here, but it's actually a lot more fluid than it would initially appear. Actually, I did get hit there. Because you do have like a little aim lock, so you're not like struggling with the controls to man, this is actually a really tough section. You're not like struggling with the controls to you know, aim at guys to hit them. You do have a little bit of magnetism on the punches, which is really, really welcome. Do I have an item I can pick up here somewhere? That room looks just nasty. There we go. Base. That was probably... Alright, I did get... Ooh, they got me there. How am I gonna get through that? They did hear me. Somehow this is working, but I'm out of stuff. Ah. Alright. I think I gotta go around here. Maybe I can... Well, they did hear me. I'm not very stealthy here. Actually, that cleared some of them out though, so that kind of worked to my would have worked to my benefit. Let me do that again. Yeah, we'll scatter them here. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Because now they don't know as much where I am. Ooh. Should have dashed there. Teleport, whatever you want to call it. Oh, get out of there. Did get a recharge though, which is just in time. There's the elevator. I do still have a weapon. Good. I wonder if I can pick that up. Can I? Yes, I can. So we gotta try it now. Ooh, that's probably not what I wanted to do with that. Oh, okay, we actually do need that. I gotta throw it through the lasers to destroy that thing. I want to pick it up again, though. Oh, we always throw it. Okay. Oh, got a little delay there. Again, beta. I'm just gonna keep repeating that. I'm going to take on the assumption that these issues are gonna get ironed out. Tiny Build's got a pretty good track record with that sort of thing, so. Seems like this weapon is infinitely usable. It's just that I actually throw it every time I use it. It's kind of interesting. There's actually more of them here. That's what I was hoping would happen. A little bit of ragdoll physics on those guys as well. There we go. Ooh! Not see him. There was a shotgun guy. Oh, okay, so the shotgun bullets actually kind of lingered in the air there. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do with that. Almost worth restarting there. So as you can see, things obviously get a little trickier as time goes on. Oh, okay, I gotta get out of there. If I can catch these guys. Oh man, this is a tough room. Not messing up this initial one probably helps quite a bit. I gotta be careful about, breaking down walls unnecessarily. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Hello, friends. Oh, man. This is tough. Let's knock these down so we can pick these up. I want to do this one first. Kind of hoping to get all of them, but I have a good start here at least. Much better than previously. I haven't triggered my slow-mo yet, so that's good. Again, there's definitely some a little bit of auto aim, which is much appreciated because my aim is definitely not that good. Oh man, so close to getting through this room, and you know, and I think this is part of the draw of the game, you know. You know, part of the draw of Hotline Miami and stuff like this is, you know, getting that perfect run and feeling like a badass when you get it to work. That was actually a really good toss there. Oh, unfortunately I did trigger there. Let's see if I can get a bunch of these guys. They're all a little confused. Close to getting another one, though. I'm gonna get this before this video is over, I'm telling you. Maybe I'm just trying to combo a little too much, you know, maybe shouldn't be trying to get them, you know, all at once. being a little too fancy with it. This room is what's getting me down. There we go. Ooh, those shotgun guys are pretty vicious. I can always retreat back around this wall too, which is, I think, what I'm not letting myself do enough. I do like there's an audio cue and you can hear enemies charging up to fire as well. I think I got it this time. Oh, still a couple more here. This should be no problem though. Nice, got it. How many more rooms there are here? That's a machine gun guy. Those guys are super dangerous. Alright, that's objective complete. Tower blueprints. Must be hidden rooms and secret passages everywhere. Good to know. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Just busted down the wall. Alright, this area isn't in the blueprints. There's an elevator. I think I'll let these guys pass. Oh, nope, he heard me. He doesn't know what's going on. Now he does. That was actually a pretty good dodge. That one, not so much. I think you are immune during slow-mo as well, so even if you hit those bullets, you're okay until slow-mo runs out. Nice. It felt pretty solid. But I think that's a good representation of what Mr. Shifty is going to be like. It's pretty cool. I would definitely, if you're into this sort of thing, if you like Hotline Miami, I think this is definitely something to keep on your radar. I don't have any price info yet. I don't have any of that info yet, but I'm sure we'll find out more in the next couple of months as we get closer to a release. But I'm kind of curious to see what's out here for this level. Uncharted, huh? Oh my. Is that a new weapon there? It is. It's a metal staff. Does this one not break? That would be interesting. Oh, I probably have to throw it? No. Oh, there's multiple paths. That's actually really interesting. I'm actually kind of glad that I kept going. Alright, well, that's probably a good place to stop anyway. Yeah, this is Mr. Shifty. It's a lot of fun to play. What can I say? Thanks again to Tiny Build for tossing me a code here to check it out in its beta form. And yeah, keep an eye out on it. I think it's pretty cool. Be interested to see how it does, how it goes on like a full release. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.